actually filmed 2 days ago, but I was putting my video in iMovie. Well, let's retrack. My phone runs out of storage easily, and I have to delete a lot of pictures. So I thought, oh, since my video is saved in iMovie, I can just delete it out of my gallery and just delete it permanently. So I pick items I delete so I have enough storage for it when I delete my video permanently. Like I went to recently deleted and I deleted it. And I went back to iMovie and it says that it lost the file. So here I am refilming for a third time. Because I refilmed on Tuesday twice. Yeah. So this week's theme is storytime / tea. And I was originally going to talk about something that something that happened to me in 11th grade, but I just feel like the past needs to be in the past, so I'm not really gonna bring it up. So I'm going to be talking about something that the windows are open in the house. I don't have ghosts, and the washer is on. I'm going to be talking about something that I basically have been dealing with in my bio class for the past 2 months or so. This happened, well, I'm gonna start from what I've been noticing to what I experienced yesterday. And I'm kind of in a mood because my English teacher managed to make me very angry before I left her class. So grab my snacks because I got mine and I have chips somewhere. This is tea, by the way. I'm trying to cut soda out. Literally, sidetrack. I drank soda all last week, 2 weeks ago, because I was craving it because my weekly period, I hate saying the word, came to visit, so I was craving caffeine because usually I get so drained when it comes. Anyways. Well, this one's good. I've never had this one. It's a raspberry. So, sorry, I'm getting notifications. So basically, in my bio class, little whatever. This is one of my class. I have a crush on him. He's cute. I don't know if any other girl in my class really notices him the way I do, but I think he's cute. Anyways. So I didn't really notice him the first week I started college. Well, the new semester, I didn't really notice him. But then the more I did, the more I started having a crush on him, whatever. So I'm not really close to anyone in my classes. Yeah, I'm not really close to anybody. I mostly just keep to myself and talk to people when we work on group stuff and whatnot. So this was about 2-3 weeks ago, and I was in a group of 4, but one girl got moved, so we were a group of 3. And it was me, this guy, and this girl. We'll call her blonde. We'll call her blonde because she's blonde. So it was me, that guy, and blonde. And I've never really talked to blonde. I mean, I know who she I always say I know her name. She's in my class, whatnot. But I've never really talked to her. And this happened about 3 weeks ago, but what I'm gonna say right now happened maybe a month ago. But basically, we were in a group doing a review because we had a test coming up, and we were in the same group. And before I didn't know anything about her until like I found her on social media, and I was like, oh, because I noticed that she kind of stares at the same boy I stare at. So I was like, oh, maybe she has like a little crush on him too. Like she knows him, and they probably went to school together. Because half the kids in my class, they've either went to a different school, and I've never seen any of them, except if I had classes with them last semester. So I was like, oh, maybe she has a crush on him too, or something like that. So it's whatever. Like, I'm not dating him, he's not dating me, he's not dating her. So we are allowed to look, basically. And he was like maybe like 2 tables down from us to our right. Because like it's literally like table, 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 and then back here is table, table, table. And I noticed that she was looking in his direction because he was in the seat that I sit in. Because every time we go into like whenever we do labs or something, we always get new partners, and we always get groups with different people, so we get to like interact and whatnot. So he was sitting at my table, and I was sitting at table C. He's at table A. That's the table I sit at. And I was noticing that she was looking at him down there, and I was trying to like look at him but not make it obvious. And I think she kind of caught on like, oh, she looks at him too. So it was whatever. And she didn't really like talk to me, which I found really weird. She was talking to like my other people at the time, but she wasn't talking to me. So then we're gonna go back to what happened 2-3 weeks ago. So we were doing an activity that required us to like basically like teach the class a part of a PowerPoint that we have in our lectures or whatever. And we made the guy on our group talk. And we're trying to like write for what she's writing down what he'll say, because he was shy, so he didn't really want to talk. So basically, well, we'll just summarize the PowerPoint that we got on paper and we'll write it down for you, so you'll just have to read it. And he was cool with it. So like we're doing this whatever, and then I remember she said something like, oh, I hate everybody in this class, and I was like, what the hell? And she's like, I'm just kidding. And I was like that was weird. Like it was weird. I was like, okay, God, you know, I don't know if you're joking or not, whatever. And then that happened, and to me, like, I don't have to like talk to people to sense their vibe, or to sense like if they're like rude, or if they're nice or whatever. I don't have to sense it because I'll see it. I don't have to talk to somebody to see that they're stuck up, that they're friendly or whatnot. So I think this video is gonna be really short. I don't know yet. But so yesterday was Wednesday, and we took quizzes. And usually this is what we do. We come into class, we sign our names in on the sign-in sheet, and then like we get everything ready. We get these like clickers, and like basically it's like a class thing. Like you pick the answer, and then we'll look at which one people picked and whatever. So we were doing review for 2 quizzes, so that took like an hour because it would take forever to answer. And after we do that, we actually take our quiz, and then we get about like a 10 minute break. So after our 10-minute break, my teacher, he puts because it's like on the sign up sheet, it's like we have like a little dash next to our name on the left side, and then it's our name, and then we have a long dash where we can put our signature. And for the small dash, he puts like the table you're gonna sit at. So like if he put like D2, I would sit at table D, C2, like that. But for the first time in forever, I actually didn't move to a different table. I was sitting at my same table. And like I said, our tables are like A1, A2, A3, A4. So A1 is table A, seat 1. And I was A4. But I didn't know how the table, like the seats were numbered. I don't know if it was like 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4, like this way. And I was A4. So, or I was A1. I think it was A1. So I was supposed to be sitting on the left side of the table, and whoever was A4 was supposed to be sitting on where I was sitting, at the way right. And so I didn't know, so I just stayed in my spot. And Blonde was in my group, and she goes, I hear her say, "Oh, are the numbers, are they in order?" And then one of my other group people was like, "Oh yeah, I think they are." And then she's like, "Okay, good." And then she sat down because I was supposed to sit next to her, and I didn't sit next to her. And then she makes that comment, "Okay, good." And I was like, "Are you serious?" Like, and that kind of like rubbed me the wrong way. So then we're gonna go back a little bit, and like I said, we take breaks, so we get to use the bathroom on our phones outside, whatever. And I went to the bathroom after my quiz, and I go to the bathroom, go to the stall, do my business. I come out and I'm washing my hands, and she comes out of a stall. And what kind of like made me look was when she came out her stall, she got soap from the dispenser, but she went to the first sink that was away from me. And I was like, what's like your problem? Like, I don't understand. Like, and then when she made that comment about, "Okay, good," and then she sat down, and I was like, really? Like, yeah. So our teacher explains to us our lab, how to do it, whatever. And sorry if there's like things flying around. The window's open and whatever. And we're doing our lab, and we're in groups of 4, but he makes it so we're all groups of 2. So like, you're a table of 4, you 2 are partners, you 2 are partners. So I was partnered with this girl, we'll call her S, and then Blonde was partners with this other girl, I don't know her name. Well, I know her name. Like, I know who she is, but I don't know how to pronounce her name because her name is like very African. So she's partners with that girl. Blonde's partners with that girl whose name I don't know how to pronounce. And then I'm partnered with this girl named S. And like, we were doing our questions, whatever, and then like all of a sudden Blonde started talking to S about like what she wanted to do after she got out of college, what does she want to do when she gets a job, whatever. And like, she kept talking to her, and I'm just like, this is my partner, what are you doing? And then the only time she would talk to her partner is when her partner would say, "Can you pass me this? Can you pass me that? Oh, what did you get for this?" And I'm like, Are you racist? Like, no. Sorry, my cat. No! And I was like, just thinking like, are you racist? No! Oh, you want me up here? Look at the kitty. She's so mean. She's so pretty. You can't go up there. And I'm just thinking like, are you racist? Like, that's the vibe I'm getting from her. And I'm like, is she racist? Like, is she jealous? Like, what is this? Like, I was so confused because I'm like, I didn't appreciate what happened in the bathroom. I didn't appreciate her comment about the seat. That's a pigeon. I hate pigeons. I didn't appreciate her comment about the seat. And then she's talking to my partner. You're supposed to be working with your partner. Can you go? Oh my god. Come on. Come on. So then I'm just like, I was just really confused by her actions. So then, like, after our lab, like, if people were finished, they were able to leave. And my crush, he left by now. Like, he's in a different room. And what I found so interesting is, like, they sit at the same table, but they don't really, like, I don't hear them really, like, talk to each other. He's usually talking to this other girl. But yesterday, like we were doing in our lab, and he was sitting behind me. Like, he was kind of like behind me, but not behind me. And like in the corner of my eye, I could see him like looking at me and stuff. And I was like, does she like see him look at me during class, and then she like has envy towards me? Because like I notice when people look at me, I see when stuff happens, and I'm just like, if this is over, no. And I'm just like, if this is over a boy, you have to be the dumbest girl. And mind you, she has a boyfriend. Like I said, I found her social media. She has her boyfriend in her bio. And I was just like, why do you feel the need to have envy towards me, but you have a boyfriend? Because, like, why do you have envy towards me because I'm looking at him, but you have a boyfriend? I don't. And I just found it so ridiculous and just so immature by the way she just rubbed off towards me. Like I said, I've never said a word to her. I don't talk to anybody to make them piss off at me. And then she pulls that yesterday, and I was just like, is this really over him? Is it really? And I'm just like, and I'm driving home, and I'm just so irritated because I'm just like, we are in college with kids who are 18 and over, and you're acting like you're in high school. Like, it just profound me. It just mind blowed me, because I'm just like, I've never seen a girl get so mad at another girl because she looked at the same boy. And I'm just like, why does it matter? Because she talks to him way more than I do. She hangs out with him. She's probably went to school with him, and I've only said a couple words to him like 3 months ago. Why are you mad? You have a boyfriend. You're in a relationship. Like, and I was telling my sister yesterday, like, I mean, this may sound over dramatic, and I may be like jumping to conclusions, but I'm going to express what I feel and what I see. Like, I'm not making this up. Like, why would I lie that she made a comment like that, and I see the way she looks at me and acts like she's like up here and I'm down here. And it's over a boy, a crush. I'm allowed to have a crush. I'm allowed to look at a boy if I think he's attractive. And it just made me so angry, because I'm just like, you're not better than me. Maybe because you think, just because you're white, I don't know, you think you're better than me. Like, I'm sorry that he looks at me more than you do. Like, if you're ever in that situation, like, don't think less of yourself just because a boy doesn't talk to you, and he may talk to a girl who is like more well known. Like, don't think any less of yourself, because I'm still going to show up to class, and I'm still going to look at him, and I'm still going to act like me. Like, yes, your actions may piss me off, and I want to I want to maybe like choke you, but your saltiness and your pettiness is not going to affect me and how I feel towards a boy that I think is cute. So you can continue hating on me if that's the case. You can continue being the pathetic, petty puta you are. And if you ever stumble across this video, then if the shoe fits, wear it. So that's all I have to say. If you like this video, my cat, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment if you want, subscribe for daily and weekly videos. My social medias will be in the description box below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more videos.